Let's talk about 10 splash pages that might be better than the original comic book covers. Hi, I'm Garage Geek. Welcome to my channel. Please hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. It really helps. So there's a vinyl thread going around where we are supposed to show 5 album covers where the back covers are equally as good or better than the original front covers. So I thought I did that, and now I thought I want to try to involve the comic book community in some of these threads because comic books is my other love. And so I'm going to show you some splash pages, which is the opening page of the comic book, right? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what the splash pages are. So when you would open up the comic, the first page would be the splash page, and it would have the title, and then it would usually have some information about the comic, like who created it, who wrote it, who drew it, lettered, colored, all of those things. I'm going to focus on some early Marvel comics today. So for example, and also my covers might not always correspond with the splash page because I just have them out of order, but I'm going to try to be as faithful as I possibly can, and I'm going to show one splash page per comic. So the first one I already showed, so we have this cover, and that's a really nice cover. And then when you see a splash page like this, I mean, that's equally good art. So this is from the early run of Daredevil, right around issue number 13. Now, another one that I'm going to show is from X-Men. I actually only have X-Men, Thor, and Daredevil to show today. So here's an example of an early X-Men cover, and then here's an example of a splash page. Pretty nice, huh? That splash page is just as good as, or maybe even better than, the cover. So here's another X-Men cover, early X-Men. And you see this splash page where the villain, dang, there's too much glare there. The villain has all of them chained up. And that's how we're starting the issue. Here's another early X-Men. Okay, that's a nice cover. But then look at this splash page. That one's pretty good. Look at that. And look at how intense Cyclops is looking at us. Here we have an X-Men issue that has the Avengers joining. Hi, that glare. And here's the splash page. Pretty nice artwork with all of the characters. The Angel is trapped, and I actually think I showed that splash page already. And then look at this splash page. Just all of the X-Men going into action. That's a pretty cool splash page. Okay, I really like this splash page. So here's the cover, right? So it's a Daredevil comic, early Daredevil. It's number 16, right? And Spider-Man is joining. That's actually a really cool cover. But then look at this splash page. Right. That's a great. Here's an early Thor. And then look at the splash page. He's materializing out of some portal. And then you can see Loki running off in the background. This is the first king-size annual for Thor, and as you can see, there's a lot going on this cover. But then look at this splash page. Okay, we're about to get down to business. When Titans clash. This is probably one of my favorite early Daredevil covers. I love it. And this splash page doesn't go with this comic, but this is probably the funniest splash page I've ever seen. I don't know what's going on there. But Daredevil's in trouble. Okay, and it says, "Pity poor Daredevil." Yeah. I mean, what's gonna happen? This splash page is actually really good art, but it just makes me laugh. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed looking at some old covers and some splash pages. Please jump on the thread if you've got some comics where you think the splash pages are better than the actual cover art, and please make a video or put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and if you can, watch